Okay, so this would be day standing forever and a freaking half, I guess. I think it's really day 4, but haven't really been feeling a whole lot of good today, so I was kind of trying to chill out today, but I got a bit of antsy pants syndrome right now again, so I'm going to try and get this sanding done. You can see where I put the coat of mud on from yesterday. Today's Sunday. I want to try to get, depending on how I feel, a third coat on the trim around the door frames. You can see how splotchy it is now in this light. And around the window frames. Oh look, I have a ladybug come and visit. And then around that door frame and those, that would be called a window. And those are called door frames. So I want to try to get a third coat of paint on the trim. Since I haven't been feeling so hot today, I may not push myself to get both of it done, but that is my goal if I can get it done. So it's starting to get late, so I better get my butt in gear. I was trying to take it easy today, but I'm just having a hard time getting comfortable, whether it's sitting or standing. So I figured if I'm going to be uncomfortable regardless, I might as well get something accomplished. So, all right, I'll bring it back as I get more done. Okay, I gave up on the sanding for today. It was just bending over was killing my head and my shoulders, so I'm going to leave that for tomorrow. I will probably go ahead and wait and put that in the same video. I did go ahead and do a third coat of paint on the trim. It's all quite still wet because I just finished, but it looks nice for the most part. Still a little streaky in spots, but I think that's just kind of the nature of this trim. It just does not seem to like to stick well to this trim, but I did give the window a third coat as well, so it looks nice and shiny and bright. You can see some paint drips, but I think that was from a previous paint job. But that drip right there is from me, so let me get that. I got paint all over my headphone cords. But I've got a third coat on here and on, well, some of this is only a second coat just because I had missed it the first time around, but it's not covering too poorly, so I may go ahead and touch that up tomorrow just to be safe so that it has the same number of coats on it. But I did go ahead and finish this window too and give it a third coat, and it looks pretty nice. I better close it before I forget. It's starting to get dark and I don't want the bugs coming in the house. And I did give a third coat, which is a little bit of spotty because it's hard to see in a dark closet. But again, it is a closet, so I may just leave it. I still have to paint the walls. Those are not done yet. That's next, once I get the sanding finished in the other closet. So, but there you have it. Third coat of paint. It's looking pretty sharp. There's still some spots where I'm seeing a little bit of streaky, but like I said, I don't think that I'm going to give this a fourth coat on all of it. The track looks kind of dirty though. I will wash that off. Just because, and I'll show you why. This is the trim around the bathroom door. It had 3 coats of paint as well. And you can see it doesn't seem to want to stick. It's been peeling right off. You bump against it and it comes right off. So I'm not going to be overly particular on this trim because it is the same as around the bathroom door, and just in case it does the same thing. I did take the floor guard there. I got paint all over my hands. Take the floor guard there, and I did touch up the trim along the bathroom in here, down there, which I'll have to touch up the wall paint now too, because I was worried about getting it on the floor, and I should have been worried about the wall as well. But I gave that a quick touch up with paint because I was experiencing some of the same problems as it coming off, and I just couldn't take how that looked anymore. But yeah, so third coat in here on all the windows and doors and inside the closets on all the trim and on the windowsills and windows as well. And sanding on that will begin again tomorrow. See you soon. So it's Monday, October 9th. I just finished the sanding. It's not perfect, and if this was in a main room or a main part of a room, I would probably be a lot more picky, but it is a freaking closet after all, so it is what it is, and I'm done with the mudding and sanding. I am once again completely coated in drywall dust. My clothes, I have it all over me. I probably have got it on the bottom of my socks, which I'll need to take off before I leave the room. You might be able to hear water. Sky's in the shower, and this wall here backs up against the shower that she's taking. So I've got the sanding done. It's late. Today has not been a very good day. I just feel like cockapoo. I felt that way all day. I had the filling fall out in my front tooth last night about 10 o'clock, and my dentist is closed for the next week. So I've had to put like a temporary piece in to cover up the tooth so that it doesn't, hurt and doesn't get anything in it. And I have just not felt good all day long, so I've kind of put off doing anything today. I was going to try and give myself some relaxed time. But I can't, the OCD doesn't like it when I don't complete something. So I do need to still clean up the floor and clean up the rest of the drywall dust from in here. But as far as mudding and sanding goes, that's as good as I'm going to get it. Because, like I said, it's a freaking closet. And for the past 10 years, nobody's cared to put a piece of drywall up over the damn insulation to begin with. So as far as I'm concerned, my not so perfect job is still an improvement. So I need to clean up my mess down there. I'll have to do it with the broom because, like I said, I blew my shut back up. It won't even turn on now. It just makes a funky noise. And then I did go ahead and empty. You can see all the drywall dust particles in the air. I did go ahead and empty out this shelf. But like I said, I'm just not feeling very good. So I think that's pretty much going to be the extent of it. At least I got the last of the painting done. It's kind of dirtied up my windowsill and my wall. Damn it. That's part of the OCD right there. I'll have to get a rag and wipe it down because it'll bug the piss out of me. So yeah, I've got the sanding finally done. I'm going to clean up the mess in there. I've got that emptied out. So hopefully tomorrow, I'm feeling a little bit better and I can start getting some coats of paint up in these two closets and get them brightened up and looking fresher and cleaner. So there you have it. Sanding is done. Not perfect by any means, but a vast improvement from the big gaping hole with insulation. So I'm happy. It is a closet. It'll be used for storage. No one's going to be in there and inspecting it, so I'm not stressing over it too much. Honestly, I probably let my OCD get the better of me probably a couple times when it came to mudding and sanding in there. So I'm done as far as that's concerned. And then painting the two closets is next on the agenda, plus installing the blinds in the windows. So I'm going to end this here. I'm going to clean up my drywall dust and go get a rag and wipe up Sky's fingerprints off my clean windowsill. So I'll see you tomorrow, or see you in the next video.